Hello and welcome back to Highbrow Wrestling and Fire Pro Wrestling World. I am opening up my little text file. There we are. I have added our newest wrestler, Kenny Omega. We have booked an event. Let's go to it. Up first, the Lucha Brothers, Penta and Rey Fenix versus Tenryu and Elijah in a I Had People Left Over match. 96% with the Tiger Driver. Rey Fenix gets the pin over Elijah. Elijah falls to 4-10. Phoenix goes up to 2-2. Penta goes up to 2-3. And the Lucha Bros as a faction go up to 2-2 in tag team matches. Tenryu falls yet again to 1-7. That's rough. Here we go with Dude Love versus Spud Marmoset. Only an 80%, but Spud getting a much needed win. He's been overdue for one for a while. He's now in my heel section. He is now 7-6. Dude Love is the opposite at 6-7. Coming up next, Stone Cold Steve Austin versus the Great Muta. 86%. The Great Muta with the moonsault gets the win. Stone Cold goes to 10-10. And Muta goes to 8-2. And we have Damian Priest versus The Miz. 85% at the South of Heaven. Damian Priest gets the win, putting himself back on the winning track after a few losses pretty close together. 14-7, The Miz at 8-11. For the Highbrow Junior Tag Team titles, Be Myself, not self, that would be silly. Be Myself and Toots Marino representing Bodily Function versus the Dream Team's Julia and Tiger Mask. And new with the Golden Trigger, which means they won with a tag team move. Toots Marino pins Julia. Dream Team as a faction goes to 5-3 in tag team matches. Julia goes to 6-5. Tiger Mask goes to 3-3. Bodily Functions tag team record goes to 4-3. Be Myself goes to 8-16. Toots Marino goes to 16-12. And up next, for the Stardom Junior Heavyweight Championship, Vlad Shulins representing Bodily Function versus El Stingray of the Lucha Bros. And with a backslide at 99%, El Stingray is successful in his title defense. 9-16 for Vlad. And 2-1 for El Stingray. For the Highbrow 6-man Tag Team Championships, Bam Bam Bigelow. Who is it actually? I gotta look now. Bam Bam Bigelow, Rusev and Terry Gordy, I want to say, or Rusev and Vader. I forget. We'll see on the results screen, I guess. Against the Industry. And still, it is Terry Gordy and Vader as well. It's Bam Bam, Bam Bam, and Vader. So, and still with the Hawaiian Smasher to Terry Gordy, courtesy of the Hollywood hunk Jack Howard. Vader falls to 12-6, Gordy to 15-4, Bigelow to 11-12, and 0-2 as trios. Interestingly, Bullock goes to 10-15, Robinson to 9-13, Howard to 15-13, and 2-0 as a trio are the industry, the six-man tag team champions. Coming up next, I'm going to watch this one for the Highbrow Junior Heavyweight Championship. The new signing, the Dynamite Kid, versus the nearly unbeatable Fatso Gulligull. Actually, Dynamite Kid's not our newest signing. He had one match. Gulligull with the body slam. Both men taking it a little bit easy here, trying to pace themselves. Especially Fatso being a bit of the larger man. Nice drop toe hold there by Dynamite Kid. Big overhand left there by Fatso. Overhand right now. Dynamite misses the football tackle. Big body slam showing some strength. Now just ringing the arm. Duck behind counter. What a counter! He tried to go behind. Fatso reversed it, and he reversed it into a rolling Kimura. Did Dynamite Kid. Uh-oh, giant swing. I don't know if that's technically considered a submission hold or not. Certainly seems to be. Oh, another Samoan drop. I didn't call the first one. Another giant swing. Perfect ring positioning. Wow, he's too close to the ropes, but perfect ring positioning to get into position for the swing is what I meant. Misses that rolling heel kick he likes to use. Big running punch off the ropes. That's a long jump, and he realizes the error of his ways. Fatso, early advantage, knee to the back of the head by Dynamite. Military press by Fatso, now toying with the crowd. Off the ropes. Big clothesline. Dynamite with a scoop slam. Headbutt to the ding-ding. Missed the uppercut. Shote there did the big man. Dynamite wins the strike battle. He hit his diving headbutt already. 5 minutes deep into the pin. One. Only a 1 count. Oh, the rolling heel kick there by Fatso. That's suplex lift body slam. And another rolling heel kick. Dynamite got a little fire under him. Now he's trying to get back into it again. But he gets caught with that standing suplex again. Now a single crank. One of the most lethal submission holds in the history of professional wrestling. Small package, 1. Only a 1 count. Oh, the giant swing again. Yeah, apparently that can be a submission hold. Running power slam, shades of his tag team partner, the British Bulldog. And that Kimura locked in again. Gonna wear down the big man. Saying, the big man saying, I got all the brains and the power. Speaking of which, big military press. Rolling heel kick again. Dynamite's trying it with a snap suplex. Back to the Kimura, working the arm every chance he gets in this match. Smart move, take the power game away. Another snap suplex. A headbutt to the ding-a-ling. Uh-oh. TKO. Into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, just kicked out to Dynamite. Oh, now the Gorilla Press, the forward dropping variation. Counters the Irish Whip, does Fatso. Squisher in the corner. A running power slam by Dynamite. I was going to say Davey Boy. Davey Boy's the one who made it famous. Then the diving headbutt again, and now a Samoan drop of his own. Back to the Kimura. Oh, palm thrust in the corner. Big splash too close to the ropes. Dynamite up top. Diving headbutt to the back of the neck. 1, 2. Oh, almost a new champion. Dynamite's in trouble though. One punch is dropping him. Big headbutt combination. And now the diving one again. But he can't capitalize. Tombstone. Cover. 1, 2. He got him. Oh my God. Someone beat Fatso Gulligull for only the 5th time in 3+ years. I believe we're in our 4th year. We're certainly in the middle of year 3 at the very least. Someone has defeated Fatso Gulligull. And new Dynamite Kid fights from behind. Wow, what an upset. And now moving on to our highbrow heavyweight tag team championships. The reigning champions Hiroshi Tanahashi and Atsushi Onita of the Dream Team versus Poop McCluskey, Poopy McPherson of the Dumps. And still with the Thunderfire Powerbomb, the Dumps fall to 3-4 in tag team competition. Not a good night for the Dumps. All 3 of them take a loss there. And still, World Tag Team Champions, 6-3 as a faction into various combinations in tag team action. Hiroshi Tanahashi, 7-2. Atsushi Onita, 6-1. And now it's time for our main event, which I am gonna watch. A highbrow heavyweight champion, Keiji Muto, versus the cleaner, Kenny Omega. Since I didn't mention it in match 1, as always, the senior and only most handsome man in the world is our referee, Billy Bluebag. We are in front of over 65,000 strong. What a show we've had so far. Not our best one in terms of percentages, but everything's been still well above the 80 we need it to be considered successful. I don't know how much difference it makes, but I think we might have used less promotion slightly this time too, so maybe they're harder to please because of that. I don't know. DDT by Kenny Omega. Both men were starting to just feel each other out initially. Oh, rake in the eyes. Omega. Muto, known for the mist when he's in the full Great Buddha attire. Not sure if he does it as Keiji Muto or not. Nice abdominal stretch there. Both men generally fan favorites, but not afraid to bend the rules if they have to. Figure 4 of his own, much like Muto's been using a lot recently. By Omega, another DDT. Another figure 4. Muto could have met his match here. Kenny Omega, known by many who are fans of his as the best bout machine. He will work you over, and if he hits the one-winged angel, it's probably curtains. Almost no one kicks out of that move. Or at least they didn't the last time I actually kept up with his career. I have no idea if he's done more false finishes with it recently or not. But I know as of three or 4 years ago when I somewhat kept up with Kenny Omega last. About 2 people ever had kicked out of it. Amazing action back and forth here so far. Super kick. Omega, oh, and a big penalty kick to the spine. Muto going back to what brung him. Dragon screws and now leg lace. Trying to wear down Kenny Omega. Omega with a scoop slam. Into the buckle, now just stomping away and now driving the foot into the throat. Again, both of these men not afraid to roughhouse if they have to. Oh, now it's time for the Muto figure 4. Another dragon screw going back to work on the knee. Back to the figure 4. Clearly, Muto's strategy is to take out the legs of Kenny Omega or just Shining Wizard his teeth down his throat and then put him back in a figure 4. Omega trying to fight back here. It was pretty even early. Oh, the camel clutch. Nice submission of his own there. Stretching the neck, shoulders, and spine. Now Muto showing that he is the bit older of the two. Quite a bit older of the two. Oh! Standing shooting star off the double arm gut buster. But then right back to the Shining Wizard. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Omega trying to fight back here and gets caught out of the corner with another Shining Wizard. But both Omega dazed, but back up pretty quickly. Dragon screw again, going back to work on the knee. Another one. Dragging him away from the ropes, back to that figure 4. This is not good for Kenny Omega. He needs to get himself back into this match. Penalty kick to the back again. Out of the ring goes Muto. Springboard moonsault. The Asai moonsault made famous by Ultimo Dragon. Shining Wizard on the floor now. Omega goes to the eyes. Gets drop kicked to the knee. Just punishing the legs of Kenny Omega tonight. Uh-oh. Cradle pile driver on the outside. Not again. He might break his damn neck. He's coming back in, out. No, they get back in the ring now. Elbows and body kicks traded. Omega with a super kick. Wins the strike exchange. He was going for the one-winged angel. He's got him. There it is. 1, 2. He kicked that at 2.9. Moonsault 2. He kicked. Jesus. The crowd's going nuts. Flying knee. Another variation of a Shining Wizard. Omega hit it. And Keiji Muto kicked out. Blocks the figure 4 attempt. You gotta think that's what he was going for there. Off the ropes, Omega. Oh, I don't know what he was trying for, but he missed it. Oh! The rolling hills. Shades of Fit Finley. At least that's who I know it from. Another one-winged angel away from the ropes. 2! We got a new champion! It took more than one, but he got the damn job done. Kenny Omega in his debut. Making the most of the almost always given world or junior championship debut matches for people depending on their weight class. 100% you don't say Kenny Omega with the one-winged angel is your new heavyweight champion. What a match. 100%, and it only took them 15 in-game minutes. That's how much intensity there was in that match. 6-2 for Keiji Muto. A perfect debut for Kenny Omega. Hell of a win. And noon. Not quite enough to save us from getting to 90, but just below. Still a very respectable score. Bunch of new champions. In front of 76,000 people. $2.5 million in profit. Hell yes. You love to see it. We're going to simulate a second show as we've started doing recently. Candy in Japan. I'm not sure who that is. Kagetsu from Stardom. Honestly, I don't know if I even have room for you, but sure, I'll accept because it's free. We are an S popularity in our home country. It is time to move on. It'll probably drop because of that, but I want to get higher. I could put you to 2,000, but I'm not doing that right now. Tiger Mask. Okay. So far, that's supposedly good. Excuse me. Pardon me. I don't have a drink handy either, which isn't helping. Just checking everyone's trust to see if anyone's dropped below S again. They have not. Kenny Omega's legs took a friggin' beating in that match. But it doesn't matter. He is the new highbrow heavyweight champion. What a damn match. Holy crap. Everybody's technically good to go. Omega's legs are red, but he is in good condition. So hard to say if I consider that actually good or not. I'm maxed out for now unless I buy the new gym, but I'm about to buy the new gym, so. Boom, we just bought another gym. The next one goes up to $5 million. Holy crap. The clinic is now maxed out at level 5. That's as high as it will go. Like I said, not everything goes all the way to the very, very top level. Repair everything else. Well, I think it's safe to say, if I don't want to lose... Well, no, because even in Japan I can do about 10,000 now, so... We're going to make 1,000 t-shirts, 1,000 towels, 1,000 photos, 1,000 DVDs, 1,000 action figures, 1,000 goods, and 1,000 snacks, and we're going to go to Japan. Oh, we're also into our new satellite deal, so we're at 800,000 for that for a year. We have almost all of our current expenses pre-booking covered, actually, by our sponsorships and broadcasts. So that's good. So let's hire a new talent. After I send out another scout to try to find really the only person I care about hiring, Bob Ross. Do we go to Japan or do we go Latin America this time? Could get another one from Latin America. I think I might even go Europe, actually. Maybe, we'll see. Depends if I find anybody that looks interesting. Roy Wilson's not crazy popular anywhere. He's similar to what I got Rusev for, but he is impressive. Robin Gibb of the Bee Gees. Rob Pilatus of Milli Vanilli. Pete Dunne, of course. Ozzy Osbourne. Matterhorn Decker, not sure who that is, but could be a video game wrestler, I'm not sure. Mario. Could go Mario. John Lennon. Joe Hendry. I do kind of want at least one more junior, but I also want Joe Hendry quite severely right now. Now that I'm aware he's there. There's Bob Morvan, or Morvan, the other member of Milli Vanilli. Of course, Drew McIntyre. And also, I kind of want to get Davey Boy Smith and form the British Bulldogs. I don't think I saved the changes that I made to my gym and stuff, so let me save that. I think I might have to go Davey Boy first and then go Joe Hendry. There we go. The British Bulldogs. Dynamite Kid can go to the British Bulldogs. We have a ton of stables now. A couple of them are just tag teams, but it's just easier to separate them that way. Meanwhile, I say that, we still have 8 people that aren't in any stables, except for babyface or heel. Okay. So let us go. See, the problem is I kind of need Kenny to wrestle this month. As much as I would like to give his legs a break, because he's the world champion. And we're going to an area where he's one of our more popular guys at a B. Because we're still building ourselves in other places. So, he's gonna have a match. That's what it is. He will be at our main event. And we're going to put the junior tag titles as the co-main event. And we'll go Highbrow Junior. Then open weight tag. Stardom Junior. And then 6-person tag. And that's all of our current belts. All right. Who's getting the first shot at Kenny Omega? Honestly, after the last, his record is what it is. He was our first champion with 6 successful defenses. It's Fatso Gulligull. It just is. He's lost 1 match in a year and a half and 5 in almost 3 years. He's 24-5. them in the tag title match. Honestly, just because I really want to see this match. I wish I could in real life. It's going to be Chris Candido versus the Dynamite Kid. Who's fighting Horseshoe Tanahashi and Atsushi Onita? That is a very important question. I believe the answer is going to be Rusev and Terry Bam Bam Gordy for the Stardom Junior Heavyweight Championship. It's going to be Tiger Mask for the 6-man tag team championships. It's going to be a bit of a Franken team because we don't have any. I've already booked everyone in ways that there's not 3 of them in the factions for the ones big enough. So it's going to be Damian Priest, Elijah, and Dude Love. And it's going to be Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Spud Marmoset. Julia, one-on-one with Penta. Nope, we're going to change that. It's going to be Davey Boy Smith You know what? It's going to be a 6-man tag. Nope, actually I lied. It's going to be an 8-man tag. Penta, Rey Fenix, representing the Lucha Bros, teaming up with Julia and Tenryu to take on Vader, Bam Bam Bigelow, the Great Muta, and Keiji Muto. And it's going to be Davey Boy Smith versus Vlad Chulence. And in an opening match, it's going to be The Miz, who's only on the babyface side because he's local to our promotion, versus Kagetsu. We can fill the place with no promotion at 10,000. Not even close. What if I go rural large hall? Not worth it. All right, that'll be our card. Save that to make sure that it's saved. Kagetsu showed up without any issue. Just setting up Davey Boy Smith because I realized I forgot. And also moving Dynamite Kid over into that section. There we go. Save the document. The Miz in just a showcase match against Stardom's Kagetsu. And loses, for God's sake, man. But it was a 100% match, so I guess screw it. Does still count on his win-loss record, unfortunately for him. But it's a hell of a match. Davey Boy Smith's debut, not for the world title, because, well, quite frankly, I didn't think of it, and other things came up. But he is fighting Vlad Chulins. And loses to the Codebreaker in another 100% match. Davey Boy Smith is 0-1. Here in highbrow wrestling. And with that win, Vlad Chulins goes up to a 10 out of 10 and 16 record. Up next, the team let the two partial factions put together. 8-man tag team action. Only an 80, I'm surprised by that. But Vader with the power bomb to Rey Fenix picks up the win for his team. Nine and 2, 7 and 2 for KG. Vader. That was Penta, goes to 2 and 4. Phoenix goes to 2 and 3. Julia goes to 6 and 6. And I think that was Tenryu, was it? I can't remember. Yeah, it must have been because Onita and Hiroshi are already booked. It wasn't Tiger Mask. Tenryu falls to 1 and 8. Vader goes up to 13 and 6. And the other part of that team was Rusev, Gordy. Damn, Bigelow booked anywhere? No, it must have been Bam Bam. Forgot to look. Meant to leave it up longer for that, but anyway. Also, I'm not keeping track unless I start doing them all the time, which I probably won't bother. To keep track of 8-man tag matches, because those are generally just I want everybody on the card matches anyway. But up next, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Like, I'm keeping track of the individual wins, but not his teams. Stone Cold Steve Austin, Spud Marmoset. 77% match. They don't even say what move led to the pinfall. But Stone Cold Steve Austin does get the win over Spud Marmoset. For the highbrow 6-man tag team championships, Damian Priest, Dude Love and Elijah against the Industry. Only 78. Bill Bullock getting the win with the stomach claw to Damian Priest. All right. Not going to lie, I didn't expect that. So Dude Love goes to 7 and 7. Elijah goes to a disappointing 4 and 11. Damian Priest 14 and 8. The Industry go to 3 and 0 in trios action. Like, we've held other belts. Now it's time to use the trios belts to get our win percentage higher. and it is working for them. Bill Bullock now 11-15, Matt Robinson 10-13, Howard 16-13. Coming up next for the Stardom Junior Heavyweight title, Tiger Mask challenges champion El Stingray. 99% with the reincarnation. It's not his finishing move, but that's just what the move is called. I forget what it is. I assume it's some kind of pin, though, because there's no pin after it. El Stingray with the win and still. Tiger Mask falls to 3-4. Stingray goes up to 3-1. Coming up next for the Highbrow Tag Team Championships. Representing Brutality, it's Rusev and Terry Bam Bam Gordy versus Onita and Hiroshi Tanahashi, the champions. And still with the Thunderfire Powerbomb. Hiroshi Tanahashi goes to 8-2. Onita to 7-1. The Dream Team collectively 7-3 in various tag teams. Gordy goes to 15-5. Rusev to a disappointing 4-16. Coming up next for the Highbrow Junior Heavyweight Championship, our top singles junior title. No gimmicks needed, Chris Candido versus the Dynamite Kid. I don't believe that was only 80%. Nevertheless, with his finishing move, the super diving headbutt, Dynamite Kid able to retain. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't, only because then I could pair him and Davey Boy up sooner to tag, but that's okay. Chris Candido is 1-13. Unless I missed it writing down one of his tag wins somewhere or something. For the Highbrow Junior Tag Team titles, the legendary rivals go at it again. Champions Bodily Function, represented by Toots Marino and P. Myself, against the Dumps primary tag team combination of Poop McCluskey and Poopy McPherson. %, Toots Marino beats Poop McCluskey with probably a standing moonsault if I had to guess, because it's his moonsault press into pinfall. I think if it's the top rope one, it just counts it all as one animation. Well, McPherson falls to 16-13. McCluskey to 14-13. As a team, the Dumps 3-5 still have yet to have a trios match. Although I swear I had them have one, or maybe I was going to book one, but I put Fatso somewhere else because he had a belt or something. Anyway, one of these days I'll update this between recordings. I'm just having fun recording while the house is empty, so it's easy to record. I'm actually doing at least a little bit of commentary now. And still, as Bodily Function goes to 5-3 in various forms in tag team action. And now, our main event. Much as I would like to watch this match, the video is too damn long. Kenny Omega defends his new Highbrow title against Fatso and loses it immediately. There's a reason he has 5 losses in 30 matches, because he does not take losing well. And the first ever Highbrow Heavyweight Champion with 6 successful title defenses is now once again the Highbrow Heavyweight Champion, defeating now former, but at the time new champion Kenny Omega. Not our best show ever, but a near 90% performance in front of over 10,000. One new champion, 11,000 strong. Very good show. Excuse me. We still, after, even in a smaller building, because of all of our boons and things, made $120,000. Just much less than we've been making in the States, but still a good profit. Road Warrior Animal has left WCW. Our wrestlers participate in a charity event. Lovely. We are now an S in America and a C in Japan. Let's go. We're going to do our end of the show stuff. Miz wants more money. You didn't even beat our somewhat jobber-esque. His legs actually look like they got slightly better after that match. Maybe it's because everything else got beat up instead. You couldn't even beat our somewhat jobber-esque guest that you're way better than on paper. Yeah, of course Fatso Gulligull wants more money. I would be almost offended if Fatso Gulligull didn't ask for more money, because much like our promotion that he's been the head of, S popularity in America, up to C in Japan, S for attack and defense with all of our boons. Honestly, you can have the second biggest raise, and the only reason I'm stopping there is because I don't want it to shoot up too fast. Gary Gordy would like some more money. You're getting the smallest raise because yours are 300 or 400 every time. If we aren't in the top 3 promotions after this year, WWE's B, A, B, C. New Japan's A, B, D, and C. C, B, D. We are way better than WCW. We are close to on par with NXT. We are better than them in our shared home territory, and almost as good in Japan. Neither of us have any presence in Latin America really, and Europe they're beating us, I guess. We're better than AEW because we have one less place with a C, but our America is an S. Yeah, if we're not top at least 5, if we don't go up at least one more rank this year, at the end of this year, I'm going to be pissed. I'm pissed now. Alright, save again. I'll offer a contract. We're doing it this time. Come on in, Joe Hendry. He went from a B plus to an A plus because of our facilities. SS. No wonder he wins all the friggin' time. You know why? Is because, for anyone who doesn't know, this game bases their sort of overall ranking out of like, once you've unlocked maximum points, it's like out of like 300 and something. I usually only use about 170 to 200, or even maybe as high as 225 to 230 for like, you know, the Roman Reignses of it all and like super big name real wrestlers. I put these guys to all the starting 6 to around 200-ish points, like low 200s, high 190s-ish each, maybe as high as 210. But, oh, he's up to a C now there as well. So is he. It took him forever to get America C, but he's jumping up quick now. He hasn't gone up yet. Oh, he's up to an S now. Because of, even though I made him junior for the title thing, because I did build him like a super heavyweight, I think I made him like at most medium for like speed, and I think a lot of things are like medium slow to slow for like walking speed and stuff, which those are part of your build points, collective points for your character build. So I was setting goals of total points around 200, but because he has a slower walk speed or top rope speed and things like that, some of those things had less points in them than the others. So I didn't clue in while I was doing it, but it meant that I put his physical stats higher, which is why he has an SS. Plus our gym is obviously jacked up too, which helps. But yeah, same as these guys, because they're not, like, I think both Toots and Poop McCluskey are the reason they're only A and A is because, even with the gym, is because I think they were like C plus B or BB or something, compared to B pluses and A's for these guys, because they are the like more cruiser actual junior heavyweights of their groups. So I gave them a little like faster movement and stuff that took away some of their physical points. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. It's just amazing to me. So I think I'm going to run another American show, because I don't want to lose that S, and if we don't run for a couple months, we will. And because of the way the level ups in the gym go, there's nothing we can actually level right now, because we did the one level we could with the new upgrade. The only thing we can upgrade is the gym itself, which I'm going to do probably either at 20 million money, or when we're actually like out of slots, whichever comes first. I've all but committed to doing the 65,000 seat American show now, haven't I? Given that I've bought 10,000 of everything. I mean, technically speaking, if I had canceled that and just bought like 3,000 of those, I could have taken these to Japan and just slow sold them, but it's not what I'm planning to do. So, last thing we will do... Oh, no, we did hire our new wrestler already. That's right, we got Joe Hendry. And we are going to put Joe Hendry just in the baby faces for now. Elijah's had enough. He's turning a bad guy. Tired of losing all the time. Do we have any scouts come back yet? Not this time. Couldn't remember. All right. We'll see you next time, folks, for more highbrow wrestling action. Peace out.